All right, guys, it's William Jamming. So, as promised, I'm going to record a video of how I modify this. And so previously, if you've watched my previous video, I did like asking for help video of why my line art seems a little bit weird. Okay, so when I finish drawing the line art as well as the flat color, I got something like this. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so I think it's a little bit weird because I think the line is too much extruded. Even though I add shading, something like that, it still feel a little bit weird. Okay, so with the help of you guys, and I learned that the line is also a part of the paint process. So I reduce the opacity of the light, as you guys can see. I reduce that, and I don't worry. I would do like a layer by layer, show you guys how I paint that layer by layer. So basically, I just reduce the opacity, and then I paint over it just to make it like really subtle. And then I adding more of the body. Recently I'm learning anatomy, so I try to show the body's anatomy using shadows. So I spend a lot of time, and then as you can see, I'm painting the eye, and yeah, basically eyelashes. And the eye, I add some of the shadow. I believe that the eye above, you can add some sort of shadow is working great, and then add the reflection. Okay, so then I add the reflection of the hair. Okay, just color picker a specific color, and drag it to the right side. Okay, I will show you later. Just I want to quickly walk through the whole process, right? And yeah, basically we'll just what I'm gonna do is just got all the detail, and the mouse and the nose. The nose, we got like a reflection here, and the mouse just fine tuning that. Yeah, and in order to make it not so flat, I adding some sort of a shadow just below the hair to make it not so flat, and some. Yeah, I also think the head missing something, so I add some like a decoration on it. And yeah, I maybe overdo this because I add a lot of shadow on there, so it's too extruded out. So yeah, but I want that to have the same color. And here I also made a mistake. That's what I learned when I sketch of the bikini, and I believe that the this is just wrong. I will show you. So basically, the bikini will not go this way. If the leg is folded, extruded, the bikini won't be so flat, right? It will be folded. Or you can do something like this. You can make the bikini go up and the leg folded, like this. Because if you a bikini is above the leg and the leg is folded, the bikini will be folded. So so for example, something like this. This is simply wrong. Okay. So what I'm painting, okay, I'm painting the shadow here. Okay, if you look here, I just erase that, correct this. So later I realized that you have to think logic. So if you have to avoid that problem, you just push it up, and because the leg is folded, so the what's above it will be folded. And I also pay attention to the here, because bikini is really tight. Okay, so it will be the skin will going down. Okay, because it's really tight, something like that. Yeah, so basically I just do that. And I also noticed when I sketch, this is in logical places, so I fine tuning this places. So I studied how to fasten the bikini, so the connecting part. And yeah, and also I changed the hat. So basically I paint the hat with a certain texture brush, and then I also, in order to show that it's a little bit transparent, I color pick the the background color and paint so you can actually see some of the see-through it. And here as well, because this is like below the head, and the sun comes from above, and the head will have some bright spot. So I paint that. It's not looking too good, but it's better than nothing. So you have to like think with logic. Okay, so I believe that's the end of time lapses. I still loading the environment as well as the background, but yeah, so I'm pretty satisfied with the progress I'm making so far. But clearly, this is not like the final result that I want. I believe it's a too like a realistic but have a anime face. I don't want this style. So I believe quick like a review of what I've done is that it's just a 3D. So it's like over shaded. Okay, and so the next drawing I will draw like another go, but using cell shading or use less of this like a painting process, because it can also like serve as like a realistic painting if you like change the face. Yeah, maybe it's a new style. I'm not sure. I just I'm also a beginner, and also I believe the color that I pick is not good enough, because this is just too bright. So maybe I need to adjust the whole saturation, maybe not too saturate, something like that. Maybe I need to do something like this. And yeah, let's go through layer by layer. Okay, so basically I first sketched, I believe I sketched something like this. Okay, this is my sketch. And so I sketch and then move the sketch to the really above, and paint the like the bikini or like flat color as well as the body down below, and then adding all this shadow area. And I pay attention to this when you actually like all the fabric going to a specific place, you have to should have like a folded hint. That's the reason I add some of the folded hints here, and yeah. I forgot to add a shadow down below. But it doesn't really matter. Because I already like finished this, so I will revise that in my next drawing. And then yeah, basically just all sort of a paint process, like the eye. Okay. So this is like a previous eye. It doesn't make too good, so I add eyelashes, and yeah, and yeah, basically that's it. So this is like a previous painting, but I like duplicate it and make it a mask, alpha lock, so I can paint and without like going outside of this. So I just use two things, one for like a basic color and basic shading, and add more, so you can add a I believe when I add this shading, yeah, previously, yeah, this is what I learned, and yeah, let me show you. Let me just get rid of this sketch. I want to show you how I use the default brush in Procreate to create things. So I need to get rid of the sketch. Okay, let's just get a sketch. Yeah, by the way, sometimes you can like leave the sketch, leave the line art here. Okay, sometimes you can leave like a 2 line art here, and it's doing great. But if you like paint like me, I treat this as some sort of like a painting. You can get away without the line art. Okay, so the painting still hold. That's amazing. Okay, because I already added like a lot of detail on it. So even though you got like no separation of the hair as well as the hand, but if you like look really close, you can see the you can see this like a weird thing. But yeah, basically I believe it's actually can hold. Okay, so the whole image, if you like zoom it away, you will not see any of these like a different, because I paint a lot of layers on it. And but if you want, if you like not doing too much, you just got like a basic cell shading, something like that. I believe you need to like add this so you can have more like a separation of the, say, the hands and the shadowy part, as well as the hair part. And yeah, by the way, the head part, as you can see, if you zoom in, I got this like a lot of line, like a cross hatching sort of thing. I use this brush. By the way, I haven't made my custom brush yet. I just I want to like first practice using the plain vanilla sort of default brush in Procreate, so so you guys can follow along, by the way. And so I used organic and used the Haitian, I believe it's called Haitian brush. Okay, and I used that the same color. I use a color picker and then paint over it. And I believe sometimes you can use the eraser as a brush as well. So you can go to the organic and Haitian, and you can let me just get the hat. So for example, if yeah, it's hat inside. Okay, so basically, if you want to do something like that, you can also like erase this Haitian part, so you can get this effect. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. So you can do something like this. By the way, let me just try this, okay? So I'm going to like really turn it down a little bit and make it smaller. Yeah, so you can like erase the head, maybe something like. So you can actually erase the head using something like this. So give you more like a sort of a texture feeling, okay? And but you have to think about this because if you like using this is not good, because you should have some sort of color like the hair. Okay, so you should be have something like this. Okay, but yeah, this is just some fancy way of doing things. So let me just undo all that, because I don't want to like ruin this. Okay. So, and by the way, I believe that if you are paint, especially the skin, there is a color that I always forgot when I do the shading. Is that normally I would do something like this. So if it's like the basic color is like this, okay. And by the way, I believe using harmony is better than the disc. It's not better than the disc. It's that it's more convenient, because you can use this to quickly drag it and turn it down. Especially, it's really helpful if you like dealing with the light and shadow part. So if you are like you find this like a base color here, and if you want to shade, you want to draw this like shadowy part, you just go down below, and you can go the shadowy part. You want to get to the highlight, you just need to like drag it up a little bit, so you still got the basic color, but you turn it down and turn it up, something like that. And by the way, I believe if you're like treating skin, I believe you can tilt that a little bit yellow, and you can turn it up or turn it down, doesn't really matter. That really depends on the light, but you can decrease opacity, so you get a like really subtle hint. And for example, if you, yeah, so this is what I learned. If you like drawing the skin of the like a darker part or shadowy part, you can use the pink or reddish color and really subtle reddish color to represent that, rather using the black. Okay, so normally I would use black, and then like using the like a layer, then I use something like the darken, something like that. Okay, multiply or darken, that's yeah, so you guys can see, but yeah, that doesn't look too good, because this doesn't look too natural. Okay, so I just add a little bit pink, and it's much more natural this way. Yeah, I believe that's pretty much all of it, and I'm still working on another bikini girl on the beach drawing, and so I want to like turn down a little bit. This is like a way too 3D. So but I also like want to experiment and learn things a little bit. So maybe next video I'm going to go through how I paint my another practice, and I will record the video. And thank you so much, by the way. for this amazing community, for the advice that you give me, and I can't do this without you guys. Thank you so much for you guys, and if you are like new here, okay, please give the video a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.